Hello, this is Jason, back with another Walk and Talk with Jason. And I'm actually performing a few tasks, a couple errands to run. One is I'm selling my Apple Watch Ultra. So I'm going to meet a guy that's buying it. And he's meeting me up at the fire station. He didn't want to come to my house. He wanted to meet at a public place, which that's fine. He suggested the Round Rock Police Department. And I said, I live right near this fire station. Will that work? He said, that's fine. So, on my way now. Ooh, it's a little warm out. It says it's 80 degrees, but always feels warmer when the sun is actually beating down on you. And then the next thing I got, some Amazon return, which I gotta walk all the way up by about a mile away, because this one has to go through UPS. So I'll drop it off at the Postal Annex. It's right by Randall's. And that'll be a nice little 2-mile round trip walk. At least. I think it's a little over 2 miles. And they're getting the houses built. Coming along very nicely. And those houses start at $450,000, I believe. I think when all those go in and start selling, it should boost the value of my house. Because I don't even think they're as big as mine, and they're valued more than mine. But they're new. I guess they can get a little bit more money for a new house. He just messaged me, so he's 13 minutes away. Gave him a little thumbs up. Oh, but today is day 4 of my fast. So I'm actually, let's see, yeah, I'm over halfway. Today is Saturday at 11 a.m. And the last time, so Saturday the 28th, and the last time that I ate food was on Tuesday at 3 p.m. And I'm not hungry. Like that first day on Wednesday that I didn't eat, I got some hunger pains. I waited. I was starting getting hungry in the afternoon, and that's when I gave myself my Mounjaro shot, and I've not been hungry since. And another thing is, I read this study. There was a study online about fasting, and they said that they flushed everyone with laxatives before the fast. So I did the same thing on my second day. So on Thursday I did that. So I didn't go out for a walk on Thursday because I had to be very close to a bathroom. So I did my colonoscopy protocol, which that gets you completely flushed out, which involves drinking an 8-ounce bottle. You put an 8-ounce bottle of Miralax into 64 ounces of Gatorade. I used Gatorade Zero, so I didn't get any calories. And let's see, this is the fire department I'm meeting them at. I don't even see any cameras, so I don't know why this would be safer. Whatever. So, oh yeah, the 8-ounce bottle of it might be 8.5 ounces, whatever the eight something ounce bottle of Miralax is. I have the Sam's Club generic version that's actually like 17 ounces, so I just did half a bottle of that. But you mix that with some Gatorade and chug it all down, and you take 3 Duralax pills, and then don't plan on going out for a day. At least for like 8 hours, because you will be completely flushed. And then you could keep drinking clear liquids after you drink the 64 ounces of Gatorade. And your bowels will run clear water, complete flushed. So I have no toxins in my gut, no residual food sitting in there. And I think that helps jumpstart the process. I'm not sure why they did it. I guess it's just not to have stuff sitting in your bowels. But I think your body can also pull extra nutrients out of that while it's in there. So if you really want to jumpstart any weight loss, I think starting out with nothing in your gut is a good way to make sure that, you know, you're actually going to be feeding on your body rather than anything that's left over in your gut for a few days. So it's going good. And I weighed in, what did I weigh today? I think I weighed 2. Let me check on my phone. Let's see. I use Livongo. It's actually paid through my work. They sent me a scale and like blood pressure cuff and blood glucose measuring thing, all for free. It's paid by my work. Okay, so I weighed 271.6 this morning, and I weighed so 286 is what I weighed before the fast. So that's just a lot of water weight is one thing I've talked about. For every gram of carbs, you retain 4 grams of water. So when you stop eating carbs or just stop eating, your body lets go of all that extra water that it's been holding on to. I don't know why your body holds on to extra water when it has carbs, but it does. So you just get less bloated when you stop eating carbs. Same happens when you go onto like an Atkins or carnivore diet. You lose a lot of water weight. You got to stay hydrated. So that's a lot. 286. So like from now, you know, I'm not going to be, all the water weight comes off like right at the beginning. So then from now, it'll actually be fat that's coming off. My body, I need to check my ketones. I'm sure my body's already into ketosis. Living off my fat, and since it's 3,500 calories in a pound of body fat, I would say I have somewhere around, at 271, I have at least 80 pounds of body fat, I would say, at the moment. I think 190 pounds might be my lean mass weight. So with 80 pounds of fat, I should be able to make it for 80 days without eating. I'm not going to attempt that. and it's probably, I could probably go even a little more, because the world record for the longest fast with not eating any food was over a year, 380 some days, and he lost 276 pounds. So not quite a pound a day. And that's more than I weigh right now. So I definitely couldn't make it over a year. But I mean, that's what fat is for. That's the whole reason for it, is when food was scarce, you'd eat, you'd kill a buffalo and stuff yourself. And all the excess food that your body didn't need right then stores it as fat. And then for the famine days, when you can't find any buffalo, or when winter comes and things are scarce, your body starts burning the reserves. So I mean, people act like if you don't eat for a day, you're going to die. But if you just look at our ancient ancestors, how they would have lived, that's not how your body works. You can go months without eating, depending on how much fat you got. You can go over a year without eating if you really got a lot of fat. So, but you can start, eating your muscles and stuff. So it is better for long-term weight loss to supplement with protein, so that you're not eating your own muscles for protein, so to speak. Your body's eating your muscles. So a week is my goal, and I think a week is good to just start cleaning stuff out. Your body starts breaking down cells that are not needed, which fat cells are the primary ones, but I mean, it could be other cells. Like if I ever had cancer, I think that fasting would be a good way to try to fight cancer. So when your body's eating itself, it knows which things to prioritize, of which cells it doesn't need the most. It's not going to start breaking down the cells of your heart muscle and your brain muscle first. It's going to start eating your fat. So get lean as possible. Don't eat any sugars. And then, your body should identify that the cancer cells need to be eaten. All right, well, this guy's here. So I'll pick you up in a second. All right, I'm back. So I got my Apple Watch Ultra Series 1 sold. So that, I sold it for $400, which is exactly what I paid for my new Apple Watch Series 10. So an even trade. You think that's a good even trade? A Series 10 for Apple Watch Ultra 1. This one doesn't have cellular. That one has cellular. So I'd say the features of this Ultra 1 are probably better. But I do like the slim black design, since I'm going for this all black look now. It has all the features that I actually use. Let's say that much. Let me actually go on here and mark this as sold because this has been getting tons of messages. Listing, mark as sold. Archive. That should be it. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, I think it's a good trade for me. Even swap. Now I'm all blacked out. Even got my black hat on. I did order a new black sun hat too. Not wool, but I did get a wool headband, so I can put my wool headband on to have some contact with my head, so the hat won't touch my head. It'll be touching my wool headband. Oh man. So I only got 3 more days to go on the fast, and I'll probably from this point be dropping, like, depending on how much I walk. I think if I don't do anything, if I just sat at home, I'd burn about a pound a day. So I could end up burning more than a pound a day if I'm still going on my 6-mile walks. Fueled off of these fat titties. My mom's like, aren't you gonna pass out? Which, the one thing that could lead to passing out is my blood pressure dropping so much just from all the water weight that I lost. But I've been monitoring it, and it really hasn't changed. So I've kept taking my blood pressure meds. It's still like around 140 over like 88 was the last measurement. So it's not low. Oh, I didn't bring my little sweat rag hanky. Let me flip you around so you can see your surroundings. We're in the construction area. They're off on the weekends. And this camera looks fine when you're hand holding it. There's no blur, nothing. It's just when I strap it on my chest, you get that blur. There's probably like a shock mount I could get that would help absorb the shock of my footsteps. I don't know. And I just came out with my Action 5 today because I was going to meet that guy. I didn't want to have my whole camera set up on me. And I'm still kind of shy about, wearing cameras and interacting with people. I'm gonna have to get over that. It might be different in Bangkok. so many people are doing it that it's more acceptable. People aren't as freaked out. So I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. Probably list more stuff to sell. I need to list my Emotiva, I think it's XMC-1. It's like a stereo processor unit. And I have a BassX 7 7-channel amplifier that works in tandem with it. I've already sold my big speakers to go with it. I have my smaller, like bookshelf type speakers still selling. And then I need to go through and list every piece of clothing that I have for sale individually, one by one. That's going to take forever. There's hundreds. I'd probably say 500 to 600 pieces of clothing. So I got all these stickers that are just colored and then numbered like 1 through 50. So that when I take a picture and list it, I put a little sticker on it. So that, because I have like 40 blue Duluth trading shirts. So how do I know which Duluth trading shirt it is if I'm, listing all 40 of them one by one? They'll look the same with minor differences. One might be newer than the other, so the labeling's not as worn out. But instead of having to go back and try to figure out which exact shirt it is, just put a little numbered color sticker. So I know that shirt's yellow 25. Then I can just sort through my hundreds of clothes and find yellow 25 and package it up and ship it out. Gonna get myself down to just a backpack, 2 backpacks. One backpack, bigger one for like my clothes, and a smaller backpack just for my laptop, my cameras, my drone. That's it. Probably be selling my bedroom suit soon. Selling my big desk that was out there by my weights. I got a ton of stuff in the spare bedrooms to sort through. Regretting not bringing my hanky. Missed my Mr. Hanky. Whew. It is warm out here. Directly in the sun. This is a good place to eat. Cafe Java. Look at all the people waiting outside to get in. It's a little place. Probably only have like 10 tables in there. 4 seats at the bar. And it's very popular. It's mostly like just grill food. They have a good omelet. Breakfast food's probably the most popular. Man, oh man. All right. You see that guy? Go back and take a look at that guy by the bike. I think that was President Zelensky from the Ukraine. Out taking some R&R time. Just holding the camera down by my waist now. A lot less conspicuous. Conspicuous. Oh. And we have arrived. Postal Annex. And that was, oh, I didn't start my workout timer. Hello. Thank you. So that guy's got a chill job. I think this place make pretty good money too. All right. I'm gonna walk into the last place that you should walk into when you've not eaten any food for 4 days. Supermarket. That smells good. Man, look at these cakes. Wow. Oh my God, the smells. The smells are overpowering. That's another thing I've noticed. Not just these good smells, but all smells. Like when you stop eating, your sight and your senses get heightened. So like my sense of smell is at 11. 11 out of 10. It's probably like twice as good, if not better. Stuff that I can smell. I haven't really noticed any. That's the main sense of smell. It's heightened. I've not noticed any binocular vision. I would imagine the other senses it might take longer. Maybe the sense of smell is the first one that gets a boost. Even with my runny nose, it's working very well. So I think what I'm going to do when I come off the fast is I'm going to go like a mostly protein, just mostly chicken probably. I do have some steaks, primarily chicken, throw in a steak maybe once or twice a week. I'm going to avoid bacon, avoid processed foods. Maybe some fish. I don't have any fish at the moment, I don't think. I might have a few cuts of salmon that's been in the freezer for over a year. I don't know if that'd be good anymore. I got ground beef. Probably have 10 pounds of ground beef. And I could just like make a meatloaf. Just eat ground beef. Put some ketchup on it. I'm not going to be super strict on absolutely no sugar, but try to cut the carbs a lot through my next phase of weight loss. I'm trying to go at some weight loss pretty aggressively because for the past couple months I've been working out as far as walking and kind of just been spinning my wheels. Well, that was a nice blast of air conditioning. Back into the inferno. Although 80 degrees isn't bad. It feels pretty good in the shade. It's just when you get out there with that wretched ball of fire, especially wearing all black, I better get used to it. Oh, Cybertruck alert. Cybertruck alert. Very nice, very nice. Let's walk down, get a look at the crowds. It's a bar. It's a bar class. Yeah, pretty long lines. Everybody out. Look at all that time they're wasting eating. What a waste of time. And my mom tells me I'm such an extremist. Like a week ago, last Saturday, I was at the Brazilian steakhouse eating an ungodly amount of food. More food than should be legally allowed to eat. And now I'm not eating any food. Moderation is a word I do not understand. I get it that I should moderate. It's just I can. It's like I really am a food addict. So you don't tell an alcoholic you can only have 3 drinks a day. Have a drink for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you're done. 3 drinks. Like, that's not an option for an alcoholic. So I'm the same way. Especially when it comes to carbs. Like, I've done much better when I'm on a carnivore, because I really wasn't hungry outside of, when I wasn't eating. I would actually forget to eat because I wasn't hungry. Ugh. And the Mounjaro, Ozempic, whatever. I take Mounjaro. Most people know the name Ozempic. Look at that. I mean, that Mounjaro helps the hunger. But when I start eating, portion control is very tough. I gotta make up a pound of spaghetti, and I can easily eat the whole cooked pound of spaghetti. Which, when a pound of spaghetti is cooked, it's probably 3 or 4 pounds of spaghetti. So that's another thing that fasting can do. You just shrink your stomach, which I've done before. So, like at the end of this week, if I tried to eat a pound of spaghetti to break my fast, there's no way that would happen. I'd probably puke. So I'm probably gonna break it with just a little cooked chicken. I got chicken with bell peppers. I'm gonna cook it in the Instant Pot, slow roast style. So on Tuesday night, which would be the 6th night, I'll put the chicken and peppers in the Instant Pot and let it cook overnight for like 8 hours. Or actually, since I have to wait till 3 p.m. on Wednesday to be 7 days, I could just do it on Wednesday morning when I wake up. Oh man. Look at all this heavy machinery. Really getting sweat in my eyes. Svetty, svetty, svetty. I'd like to cross over here if I can. If I can. Doesn't look like I will be able to. Light turned green. Let's go to the crosswalk. It's amazing the amount of water that comes out of my head. Salty water that burns my eyes. I was not prepared. Didn't even wear my headband. I should know better. This is a reminder of why I wear those things. I thought maybe this hat alone would help be enough to soak up the sweat, but it's not absorbent. It is a pretty cool hat, trucker's hat. So I guess the rest of my day is just going to be listing items on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. That's a lot of items to double post. I've went for all like the larger items first, which I got through most of them. That weight set was a big one. That was a big one. I got some beds to sell in my spare bedrooms. And I sell my whole bedroom set except for my mattress and I have like a platform that adjusts. Just keep that. Now we gotta walk signal this way. Halfway there. Wonder how long this construction's gonna last. It's a very busy main road, so I'm sure they'll prioritize it. I'm almost home. That's pretty much all I got to talk about. I'll give you updates on the fast and weight loss when I actually break the fast. Might do some eating with Jason videos of the food that I make for my weight loss. And keep you updated. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my social media and links in the description. And I'll see you on the next one. Talk to you later. Take it easy.